With the release of the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, a lot of people are looking to upgrade their TV on a budget and take advantage of 120 FPS gaming. So today my partner Bo and I are going to give you some insight into LG's entry-level 120Hz display, the Nano86. Keep in mind this is still an edge-lit panel, so you won't quite get the same picture you would from a more expensive OLED TV, but for the price and the specs, it's not something to be overlooked. In this video, we'll put the Nano86 to the test and see just how it holds up with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. The focus for this video is on key specs for next-gen gamers and how to optimize both the display and consoles for 120 FPS gaming. So let's take a look at the specs and what they mean. First up, this is a 4K 120Hz display with HDMI 2.1. This means you'll be able to hit 120 FPS while also taking advantage of features such as variable refresh rate. As you know, frame rates in games fluctuate quite a bit, so this is where VRR comes into play. It allows the display to match the console's refresh rate, which helps eliminate screen tearing. This is currently supported by the Series X, and Sony have confirmed it will be added to the PS5 in the near future. Another nice to have feature on the display is the auto low latency mode. Also supported by the Series X and most likely coming to the PS5 soon, this option automatically switches your TV to low latency game mode. This saves you having to change the picture mode manually each time you power up your console. HDR10 and Dolby Vision are also a key feature, so you'll have a greater dynamic range, meaning you'll have more detail in bright and dark areas of the picture. Over to Bo.
So let's take a look at how this TV performs with both consoles. The main thing we want to show here is what concerns most people, and that's the edge-lit display. In a well-lit room with a dark image, you can already see the backlight shining through in each corner. This is where local dimming comes in. Local dimming dims the backlight to enhance blacks, which is great for anyone playing a particularly dark game, however can also have a negative effect and cause vertical or horizontal banding in the center of the screen. So here's the PS5 outputting 120 frames at 4K with local dimming enabled. Unfortunately, this video is only uploaded at 30 FPS, so you won't be able to see the smoothness that we're seeing, but what you can appreciate is the brightness, contrast, colors, and of course the backlighting. In this example, local dimming is set to low, which was the default setting when I connected the PS5.
Moving to engage attack chopper. Throwing stun.
Now let's see what it looks like when local dimming is turned off.
Team deathmatch. Best of luck, soldier. The folks back home are counting on you.
Throwing grenade. Hostile stun.
And now let's leave dimming off and also darken the room.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate all threats.
As you can see, even with local dimming disabled, the backlights don't deter you from gameplay. They will, however, stand out more in particularly dark scenes or menus like we saw earlier in the Assassin's Creed Valhalla footage. Now let's check out the Xbox Series X, which is also outputting 120 frames at 4K. What's interesting here though is that local dimming was automatically set to off and grayed out, so I couldn't adjust it. I'm not sure if this was a feature or a bug, or perhaps even something to do with the auto low latency mode automatically handling the picture mode. Once again, even with the room lights turned off, I don't see any reason to discount the Nano86 as your next gen panel. It has all the features gamers need to take advantage of 120 FPS, and it does it at a fantastic price. Sure, OLED will offer an even better picture, but you have to weigh up the cost versus the difference you get for double the price. Now that you've seen what next gen gaming looks like on the Nano86, we'll finish this video by ensuring your consoles are correctly outputting 120 FPS. By default, your PS5 won't always output 120 FPS. For Cold War, you can see that the display setting is locked to 60 Hz, which is the game's default. What we need to do is close the game, go into System Settings, go down to Game and App Data, then manually change the default game preset to Performance Mode. Now we can go back into Cold War and the display setting says 120 Hz. The Xbox Series X, as long as your display is 120Hz, you'll just need to change the display mode within the game itself. As you can see in Dirt 5, you'll need to go down to Profile, Video Options, and select High Frame Rate mode.
So that's it guys, and we hope you've enjoyed this video showing you some insight into the Nano86 from LG. If you've got any further questions, please hit the comments section below.